we're anchor people.
He's alive.
Okay,
Kind of like Frankenstein.
Notes. Oh,
Hey.
hi.
We should scoot over a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, got an extra chair. It's like we could have a guest.
What is this? I don't like this
Look
chair.
how pretty and bright our vests look.
Look how pretty our lighting looks.
Look how big my looks. Maybe we should move things in closer.
I don't know. Wait, what? What's wrong? Happy New Year.
Oh, didn't really. Maybe
Okay.
that helped a little
Did
bit.
it help? Oh, this
Okay.
chair's askew. Does that bother anyone? That looks really bad.
What?
The
Oh.
chair is askew. The door is ajar. And the chair is askew.
Well, Happy New Year.
Really, we should have brought our.
I know.
Oh,
our
we should have had our
balloons and
set.
stuff like
We
that.
did something funny. We took the Santa hats down on Saturday out of the window, our fun window, and then we left the pretty curtain lights up. But then we put in at the last minute, just like a couple martini glasses tipped over the balloons.
Like we were out drinking all night.
Yeah,
and
like
just
we
left
partied.
it, like, ooh. Yeah, that's how funny we are. That's like
That's
the
how
most
creative.
probably
That's
like
how creative we were on Saturday.
yeah, and that's probably the most partying that happened.
Yeah, knocking over a couple martini glasses at the yarn bar.
Okay, so New Year's Eve, we did have a couple little kids over, but everyone left at like 8 o'clock because they had to go to sleep. And but I stay up, and you know, knitting really helps. Like I can stay up
Not
a long
necessarily.
time.
Knitting can put me to sleep because
Oh.
it's so relaxing.
Well, if you're just doing like super monotonous.
but if you have to concentrate.
And honestly, I thought I was concentrating until yesterday when I was also knitting. And I got to the end of the row, and everything I'm doing has to do in 6, 6, 6. That doesn't sound right. 6 stitches. And then I got to the end, and I had like 8. I'm like, what did I do?
Ooh, so you had to rip.
I had to rip out mohair, and I did rip out probably quite a few rows, and then I picked out 2 rows. But I'm kind of back on track. I'm not gonna get too upset about
that's good.
because I am off. I do have maybe a couple extra stitches, but I can work it out. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, so we really haven't had a
didn't.
video since before Christmas.
I know. It's weird.
I wanted to like do a shout out to a little shop that's new to Billings that I found at the very last minute.
Did you actually go there?
I actually did go there. It's called Brass Velvet Trading Company.
Okay.
And they're located here in Billings on Moore Lane. I think they do have a little website. And it's a very nice little store. It's very nice. I wish they were downtown, but they're not. But mostly what we shopped for was men's things. So it was
clothes.
Yes, they have clothes. And Jasper bought a really nice black sweater. They had cologne from Iceland. I don't have the brand name of that, but they had really nice things, and they were starting to expand a women's
Do they
section.
only have men's? Wait,
Nope.
You just answered that.
Okay, so the lady, her name is...
I thought it was housewares.
No.
It's a clothing store.
It is a clothing store, but she's going to expand because I did chat with her a bit, and her name is Jody, and she used to have a booth at Marketplace 3301. Refinishing mid-century modern furniture. And she said she did pretty well. But she kind of always wanted to expand what she was doing, and she's doing it with a son who's in his 20s. And so they are going to have furniture in the store that she's done. So they've got a little spot kind of reserved in the back for that, and they're expanding a women's section. I will say, from what I could see, it kind of skews younger, like in their 20s and 30s.
So is it like near anything else that you might be drawn over there to shop for? Or would you only be going there?
It's possible you might only be going there. But there is another shop like a few stores away that I haven't ventured into called White Feather. And she's been around for a few months.
Well, what are they going to call that little district in Billings?
I don't know. She said she wanted to do some kind of boutique crawl. you know, so to get people to move around town, not just in one spot. So anyway, I recommend this place very much.
Okay, well,
I
good.
think you should go check it out. Brass Velvet Trading Company.
Okay.
Anyway.
If you're in the market, especially
Yeah.
for men's things.
Yeah,
or-
young's men, and there's women's things in there too. It just would
Well,
be
isn't
nice to go
everyone
poke
just like
around.
done with Christmas though? Done with done with shopping?
No, it's time to do more shopping
It's
because
time
maybe
to
you
start
got
knitting.
you got cash for Christmas. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to
Okay,
give them a little
cool,
shout out because I
cool,
thought they were kind of
cool.
fun. So
That's funsies. We hope everyone had a lovely holiday with friends, family, maybe no work.
kinda, except for New Year's Eve.
Did you work on New Year's Eve?
I was working with some numbers on our inventory
work.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
That kind of work.
Oh, yeah.
no,
I'm
we were
sorry.
working.
We were working. What did you do anything around the house or anything?
Oh, what do you mean, like over Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we had
Pretty
our
much I
work.
had 5 extra people in the
Right.
house, adults. So I actually did quite
Yeah,
a
lots
bit of work. But it was really fun to have. It was great to have family here. And it was also nice to have the house kind of peace and quiet.
Yeah.
But we do miss them. It was a great holiday.
Yeah, you were lucky to have everyone there.
It was pretty fun. It was good. And it was fun. I was just saying it was fun. Like Carrie and her boyfriend were the last to arrive, and it was right on Christmas Day, right about noon. And then when they got there, it was like bam,
Flurry.
off we went,
Right.
and blah. So it was kind of exciting.
What'd you do right away? Did you go up to
We
Red
went out
Lodge?
to Red Lodge
Oh, okay.
and got to check out the cabin progress that a lot of people who don't live here got to see. So that was fun.
That's cool.
It
so
was fun.
You,
And a little bit of snow.
you guys did a lot of stuff with everybody.
We did a lot.
Lots of eating and
Lots of eating. On one occasion, I ran the dishwasher 3.5 times for one meal. That was the mac and cheese bar. It was fun. It was a fun meal, but it was also, I did not think about all of the dishes that would generate.
What kind of stuff did you make for the mac and cheese bar?
We had.
And did you make the mac and cheese from scratch, or was it Beecher's?
It was Beecher's,
Which is really
good. We had a pretty big assortment of veggies and extra cheese to put in it, a variety. Anyway, it was fun. We had my son and his girlfriend, like, they did this fabulous Brussels sprouts dish that was nice and spicy.
With the mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Ooh,
could
yeah,
stir
that'd be
that
a
in.
great combo.
We had steamed broccoli. We had fresh peas. I mean, it was a lot. It was fun.
Cool.
So anyway, and then New Year's at my house was super quiet, although Mike and I both, when you have a chunk of time, Linda and I don't have lots of chunks of time at home. So when there is that and there aren't people around to take care of, it's cleaning and organizing.
Oh, I know that happened at our house.
Was there a big fight at your house?
There was some words.
There were words at
And,
my house too.
I love my husband very much. He and I sometimes don't jive aesthetically. And so we're kind of moving things around downstairs. The whole downstairs is getting shuffled. And my craft room will no longer be my craft room. So inside my craft room are a lot of things that I like, I chose, and I heard words like, well, we're going to have to get rid of this. We're going to have to get rid of that. And I'm like, no, we're not. And yeah, I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about that later. But we did manage to get a lot of work
under
done.
the bus.
Right. But
yeah, it's always exciting. Yeah.
yeah. So we did get a large chunk of stuff done. So, and I think I sent you a picture.
Yeah, it looked like a lot.
It was amazing that my
So Jim's gonna
yarn
have
storage,
like a big screen TV in there.
well, that's my space.
Wait, what?
That was my space. So we moved.
I thought that was Jim's.
No, the rec room is going to be my space now.
Oh, I thought that picture was your craft room.
Well, I showed you a picture of the first one, and then I showed you a picture of where it's at now. I moved everything like it fit perfectly into the rec room
see.
where
I
where
misunderstood the
where the
pictures.
TV screen is.
Okay. All right,
So
fun.
that will turn kind of into my personal yoga studio slash craft store clash. Actually, it's
Crafting
going to have a
space.
lot of hats because, you know,
That's what we do.
yeah, because kids will play, gifts will be wrapped, everything will happen in that room.
So, yeah, are you going to be able to have a big table situation in there?
Well, we bought like a folding table. So right now it's about this wide.
Oh.
And so, but it's got big leaves that you can
like
bring up.
expanded things.
Yeah. So
okay.
remember, I'm bringing our white table to the shop for downstairs.
Okay, when we pull that one out.
Yeah.
All right, fun. Speaking of moving, we have to set up our big move, furniture move. That piece of furniture we got from Desmond's.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, Desmond's down the street, a great men's store. It's been around for many, many, many years.
He's retiring. Good luck, Nick.
And we were able to snag a couple things from him for some really good deals, but it will require some work.
Some muscles and coordination. That's the thing about the new year. It's kind of fun. You get in the reorganizing
I know,
mode.
it's kind of funny how like December 31st, it's like party, January 1, let's do stuff.
Let's get organized. Yeah. So we've got that'll be fun, and we'll talk about that more, but I guess we probably need to get on our people's calendars for moving that piece of furniture down here.
Well, a couple people have said they like our vests.
Really?
Yeah. I think we do.
That's
look
a great
colorful.
segue.
I know. I thought so too.
I thought, I was gonna wear a stripy. That would have been cute too. I was gonna wear a stripy T-shirt under this, and then I'm like, ooh, this is fun too. And
that
plus
is really pretty.
Yeah,
and
so
it's very New
sleeves.
Year's Eve.
I know. I'm still partying because I went to bed at 9:30. No, 10:30.
I went to bed at midnight. I'm just
10:30.
saying. I went to bed at midnight. I stayed up.
My kids, I think, were definitely putting in the time for us. We got pictures, goofy pictures. Goofy pictures of those kiddos. So yay for them.
So we are planning. We're planning. We got plans for the new year.
Some of you may already know our plans because if you are keyed into our website, we posted a blog on December 19th.
If you were
looking. About the plans, and so, but we thought it's time to talk about what is pretty much on tap for the first quarter of the year.
Like you could give it a few names. It could be. I had it written down.
Oh, really?
Oh, here.
Could be that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's like it could be the year of the vest. It could be sleeveless in Montana.
I forgot about that.
Or it could be a vest along, and that is kind of what we're going with. So vests are sweaters without sleeves.
Without sleeves, yay! So, and does anyone watch tip of my tongue? Well, like Call the Midwife genre.
Oh, right.
The James Harriet.
I was gonna say I'm reading the book.
What is that book?
Great and Small.
All Creatures Great and Small on PBS,
and
which
Tristan
is starting new season next Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's such a good one.
Tristan wears vests all the
time. They all do. I think the women
Mr.
do.
Harriet doesn't as much.
The women do also, and so our that is one of our inspirations for one of the 3 different vests. Well, multitude of vests that we've got going on. But anyway, we thought we would give you the lowdown on them. And then next week, stay tuned. You'll want to stay tuned because Liz will be our special guest. And she is going to go more in depth on her vest project. That is also a more in-depth one.
Here, we got a new friend.
So you could look at the vests as skill building. Yep. You could look at them as purely for fun. You could look at it as potentially like a gift to make for someone.
Because it wouldn't take very long.
You could look at it as a challenge in February to bang one out in
Yep,
February.
bang out a vest.
Which is technically, you get a day longer to do it this February because it's a leap year.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I've been studying
I
the
know
calendar.
you have been.
I like calendars. This one's super boring, but it's very informative.
Yes,
So-
it has everything on here that is happening this year.
Okay.
So,
and some people have signed up for the vest classes already too.
yeah, so
that are
she's
happening.
right behind us.
This one, isn't it cute?
This is called the Lighthearted Vest or Slipover. And this is going to be a class called My First
Colorwork.
Colorwork Vest.
Okay. So
So
here's
this is
another,
another
isn't that
version.
pretty, that neutral?
A version to fit me.
That's darling.
Yeah, I love this. And the yarn is a beautiful yarn, and it's got super soft and blocking.
It's the BFL, right?
Yep. Yes, it
All
is.
natural, undyed.
Yeah.
So this vest, this class is going to be starting, okay, we're deviating here. It starts on January 27th.
Yep.
It is, I believe, half full already.
Oh, yeah,
We haven't
I
even
did
talked
notice
about
that.
it. Yeah.
Right.
It's taught by Cindy, and it is geared as as a first colorwork project. So if you don't have any stranded colorwork experience, this would be, look at that. It's cool on the inside too.
Oh, that is really pretty. Let me see what it looks like in here.
Stranded colorwork is going to
nice.
be discussed at length for this project.
Yep.
No
No stone will be unturned.
Right. This pattern also comes with, I think, a skull chart.
Yeah, it has
so you
alternate,
could do that. I'm thinking, but anyway, it's darling for this time of year because now we're into Valentine's Day, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It is at the grocery store. I saw.
Yeah.
And then
So-
this version is Germantown.
And Germantown has great color options. I love that orange. This looks so retro to me. I love it. It's a bottom-up pattern. The skills you'll learn are obviously stranded color work kind of right away.
Yep.
Picking up stitches on the edge, some fit discussion. So it's geared as a first vest, could be a first sweater for some people if you want to do
Right.
it.
But honestly, if you already have a lot of color work experience or even a little bit more than the beginning, you might be able to tackle this on your own. This could be a great February bang it out.
It definitely
Yeah.
could. So, and also the pattern is cropped version or a full length version.
Yeah, so this one's a little bit longer, and I think that just means extra
and so
charts.
in that, Cindy will also be talking about like your gauge in both directions because it's bottom up. So,
Right. And so that is one of the few times your row gauge kind of makes a difference because when there is a design involved and you want to have the whole design, row gauge can matter.
And look at how beautiful this folded neckline is. That's so nice.
Yeah, that happened here
So
too.
that's gonna be, you're gonna learn a lot.
Split
And
hem.
that
Isn't that
cl-
darling?
The class meets 6 times, not 6 consecutive
Yeah,
times.
so you wanna
but
just
it's
check
spread
out
a
the
little
dates.
bit. The details are on the calendar. So the other one that we'll talk about a little bit is Fair Isle with Phenol Garn. That little vest, if you like, go to our blog
Right.
and get all the details. I don't want to read it to you. And Liz will be here next week to talk more about it. But the Fair Isle with Phenol Garn one is going to be a big skill builder for some people because it will be steeked at a later date. And the class will be deciding on the date for steeking.
Right.
But steeking is going to be a steeked armhole or steeked armholes, which means cut, like knit a tube,
scary.
cut it open. And then a steeked neckline as well. So, and that's a super traditional way to do a Fair Isle
And those are
vest.
probably more like the ones you'll have seen on Call the Midwives and All Things Great and Small. And yeah.
Any of those kind of vintage looking, and then the pattern that's going to be
It's the
it's
academic
the
vest.
Academic by Skein Deer. And Phenol Garn is going to be your box of crayons for it. And yeah,
And when you do sign up for any of those classes, and the Bang It Out, all of that. You're going to get these really fun.
The key fob.
We designed these especially for you.
I love these key fobs. We did them quite a bit for events over the years, and then I don't think we did any last year.
No, we didn't.
And I noticed one on my backpack or something. I'm like, I want another one. So
But I love these, the little Argyle
the little
vest.
vest. Yeah, Argyle's a classic. Okay, and then so there's 2 official classes, and then our third way for you to get the cute vest along is
Registering for our kind of Bang It Out
Bang It Out in February.
So that's not necessarily on the website yet, but
It's
it
not.
will be. But
It will be.
when you do that, you can make as many vests as you want. There will be prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna. I don't think we've ever done a big prize on this one, but this time we are. You have to start on February 1st though, to get to be eligible for the prize for one.
Yeah, and we have
Prize.
to watch you do that.
You either and on our blog it says to be eligible you must stop by the shop to cast on sometime during the day on February 1st, or send us a video of you doing so that we can see the date stamp.
Right. So that way we know how long it took
Yeah.
you to do your
And so
vest.
you're gonna have there's 3 categories, and the winner, the person who finishes first, will receive a $50 gift card to the shop. And so your categories are DK, worsted, or bulky weight vest. So start planning.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a vest going, and it is.
Oh, that's that new from Petite Knits.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cute.
really going to be kind of hard to see how cute it is right now, but
A few people are doing this vest.
so it's the
that we know of.
Lulu slip over, and so it's knit a front and a back, and then you will add ribbing, and then there will actually be like a couple of buttons right here to kind of. I'm not sure I'm going to put real buttonholes in there.
Oh.
I'll probably just do the buttons.
Just fake.
Yeah. And I am on the search for the perfect button. So
Cute.
so I'm using Poema Tweed on this, and then Monada, the fuzzy
Yeah,
stuff. So
feels good.
knit on a 6, so this would probably be in a DK category.
Cute. I like it. So you can start planning. We'll give you some ideas too for
Right.
vest.
We'll
for
have
the
lots
vest.
of ideas,
This is the holiday slipover.
which we did a couple years
Totally
ago.
fair game to do again.
Yeah,
That would put you in your bulky category.
I'm actually in bulky too. This is the striped market vest by Kate Oates, and if you can't tell, I really like this. And it's Emma's Bodacious bulky, which
Oh yeah, we should show the color of the
Should
month.
I go get it?
Yeah, so we're in I can't remember, they have a cute name for it.
Crazy Beautiful Club.
Crazy Beautiful Club, as an Emma's Yarn stockist. That lets us, we get every month the color of the month from Emma's. So you can look forward to that. We're getting it in her bulky weight.
Which was kind of inspired by, I think, my vest. I really like it.
And the Practically Perfect halves, which we already
So
which we
there
have,
is
so to
the
speak.
color for January.
It's cleverly named January 24th.
Yeah, very clever.
That's pretty.
So
Very
isn't that gorgeous?
bright. So
We have limited amount right now, but we can expand. So
yeah, if there's a lot of interest,
yes,
we'll
if there's a
definitely
lot of
expand.
interest, we can add in skeins. But right now, it's just a small amount just to get kind of people interested.
Yeah, so look for that.
You have to think
A
about
new color every month.
a
We
ve-
already
another
watched.
vest.
She already talked about the.
Oh yeah, I've already
February
seen
one. It's
February. Yeah,
cute. Super cute. I am working on a hipster hat. Woohoo!
Ooh, I love that. That's the
Uh-huh.
camel yarn, right?
It is our camel yarn
Is that
from
for anyone in
Pasquale.
particular?
It's for the person who has a birthday on January 8th in my house.
Is that the husband?
No, no, that's Ed.
Oh, okay.
January
I don't
8th.
know all your boys' birthdays.
Ooh, why is this wet? It must have been my water bottle leaked.
Ooh, at least it was just your water bottle. You weren't sitting on it.
yeah, that's just 2x2 ribbing. And I followed a little tip that I learned from Just Living with Yarn
Oh, what?
when she was talking about this pattern, and that was to not do tubular cast on, but to do
What? The German?
no cable,
Oh, cable cast on.
alternate ribbed cable cast on,
Oh.
which I think is great.
Huh.
Was a great tip. Thanks, Shannon.
Ah, that's awesome. Well, I got back to this. I've knit. I realized how much I can knit in a night.
Mm-hmm.
I can knit half a section.
But you made a mistake.
I did, and so I redid it. It didn't take me too long to fix it, but yeah. So
Fun.
ripping out mohair, not fun.
No.
But it worked. So now I just have to do this over here. So from here that way on this side.
And that's it? And then it'll be done?
Well, then I have to do my little tassels.
Okay, cool.
So
Fun.
I'm using Round Mountain
Mm-hmm.
and Circus Tonic and Kids Hill K's.
Very nice.
Little
Yeah.
fluff there.
Fun.
So I will need 2 skeins. It seemed like they went really far.
Nice.
So
yeah, we did get all of our inventory done. We did
Yep.
get through a fun sale
yeah, that was fun.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So
Thank
I
you,
think
everyone.
we're gonna probably try to do that. I think every year.
Yeah, that was fun.
That might be fun.
It was fun. I think, you know, it's fun after Christmas to have a sale.
Oh,
so
oh yeah. Well, I like them too, but yeah, yeah. I don't know, what time is it? Hey,
it's about time.
it is that time.
It's time.
It's time. So keep chatting.
Okay, chat.
Nice to see everyone
Yeah.
again. Hey, if you liked what you were seeing today, give us a hit and subscribe.
Subscribe, like, all those things. We didn't do the whole year-end wrap-up thing that a lot of people were doing on Instagram.
Oh,
And I feel like we still probably can, but we just know that we're very grateful for you. And let 2022 was a
peace
fun year.
out, dudes.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
That's our new thing. Peace out, dudes.
Peace out. Peace out. Yeah. Have a great